Welcome to our exploration of the world's most extraordinary prisons. While designed for reform, these institutions often evolve into unique ecosystems where societal norms vanish. Some successfully rehabilitate, while others amplify criminal behavior. Yet, many countries are pioneering humane approaches, crafting vastly different prison environments. One truth remains: no one wants to end up behind bars. Join us as we uncover 10 of the most remarkable prisons worldwide. Number 10. Kariru Penitentiary. Kariru Penitentiary, officially known as the São Paulo Detention House, was a notorious prison in São Paulo, Brazil. Designed by Samuel das Neves and opened in 1956, it became South America's largest penitentiary, housing up to 8,000 inmates until its closure in 2002. The facility was infamous for its brutality, most notably during a military police raid on October 2, 1992, in response to a riot, which led to the deaths of over 110 inmates, many of whom had not yet been convicted. In April 2003, 23 police officers involved in the massacre were sentenced to 156 years in prison, each for the deaths of 13 inmates, while another 24 received sentences totaling 643 years. However, in September 2017, the court declared the trial null and void, allowing all convicted officers to escape serving their sentences. Number 9. Rikers Island. Rikers Island is a 413.17-acre jail complex in the East River, serves as New York City's primary correctional facility, named after Abraham Riker. With an annual budget of $860 million, it operates under the New York City Department of Corrections and employs 9,000 correctional officers alongside 1,500 civilians. The facility oversees over 100,000 admissions yearly, housing an average of 10,000 inmates daily. Infamous for violence, inmate mistreatment, and deplorable living conditions, Rikers has drawn intense scrutiny from media and judiciary alike. Reports in 2015 revealed a staggering 9,425 assaults, highlighting a troubling culture of abuse compounded by controversial practices. The COVID-19 pandemic intensified criticism of Rikers Island when leaked photographs revealed overcrowded intake cells with up to 26 inmates per cell using plastic bags as toilets and lacking essentials like food and medical care. This inhumane treatment sparked public outrage, prompting the New York City Council to vote for the facility's closure by 2026. Number 8. Holden Prison. Located in Norway, Holden Prison shines as a beacon of innovative rehabilitation, prioritizing inmates' growth and reintegration over mere punishment. As Norway's second-largest prison, it lacks conventional security devices, simulating life outside prison walls. Cells, measuring 10 square meters, feature modern amenities like flat-screen TVs and mini fridges, with barless vertical windows for natural light. Inmates earn an incentive of 53 kroner, about $9, for leaving their cells, and family visits occur twice a week in a special chalet-style house. This progressive atmosphere has led to Holden being labeled the most humane prison globally, emphasizing rehabilitation and community integration. Number 7. Kamiti Maximum Security Prison. Kamiti Maximum Security Prison in Kenya, established in 1954, is notorious for its inhumane conditions. Officially designed for 1,200 inmates, it often houses 1,800 to 2,500, leading to overcrowding and deplorable sanitary conditions. Political prisoners were common during the 1980s and 90s, with rampant infections like tuberculosis and dysentery. The prison's reputation further deteriorated after a riot in 2008, triggered by a contraband search and captured on mobile phone footage, as well as an incident where 3 convicted terrorists escaped with the help of 7 guards. Block G is particularly notorious for its harsh living conditions, with ongoing struggles over water supply and resources. Number 6. Bangkok Central Prison. Bangkok Central Prison, located just 11 kilometers north of Bangkok in Nonthaburi Province, is a notorious men's correctional facility managed by Thailand's Department of Corrections. Known as one of Asia's toughest prisons, it houses the nation's male execution chamber and is infamous for its brutal conditions. The facility accommodates many foreign inmates who often struggle with the oppressive environment. Inmates on death row face severe restrictions, including permanent leg irons, while a hierarchical chip system determines food quality based on social standing. Basic meals are free, but wealthier inmates can purchase better food and hire servants, deepening divisions within the prison. It has witnessed 4 major escape attempts: 1932, 1962, 1988, and 1998, often prompted by royal pardons, highlighting ongoing challenges within this formidable institution. Number 4. Onomichi Prison. Onomichi Prison in Japan is adapting to an aging inmate population. Equipped to assist elderly inmates, the facility resembles a nursing home more than a traditional prison. Features like railings, adult diapers, and guards trained for emergencies enhance care. Inmates perform simple tasks for just 6 hours daily, often facing challenges in obtaining parole due to a lack of family support. These prisons effectively function as care centers, with conditions often better than in their previous lives. Number 3. Anthony Central Prison. Also known as Anthony Central Prison, this facility in Antananarivo, Madagascar, was designed for 800 inmates but housed over 4,000 as of 2019, many awaiting trial. International organizations have condemned the prison for its horrific conditions. Inmates typically receive just 1 meal a day, primarily boiled cassava, resulting in severe malnutrition, which a U.S. human rights report identified as the leading cause of death among prisoners. A 2019 study revealed that many female inmates suffer from malnutrition due to inadequate food and lack of financial support. Overcrowding and resource shortages have heightened health risks, especially during the pandemic. Most pretrial detainees are confined to dark, poorly ventilated cells, often sleeping on the floor without blankets or mattresses. Many report falling ill while facing minimal access to medical care. Number 1. Camp 22. Camp 22 was a notorious maximum security prison in North Korea, believed to have closed in 2012. Isolated from the outside world, it housed around 5,000 prisoners in the 1990s, primarily political dissidents and their families. Conditions were horrific, with inmates suffering from malnutrition, torture, and overcrowding. They received only 180 grams of corn twice daily and supplemented their diets with scavenged rats and insects. An estimated 1,500 to 2,000 prisoners died annually from malnutrition. Prisoners endured forced labor, often disappearing during large-scale construction projects. Camp 22 became a symbol of human rights violations, closing after approximately 27,000 inmates perished from starvation. The remaining prisoners were relocated between March and June of 2012. That wraps up today's video. We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for future updates. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.